right, good morning, friends, and welcome to Chill the Base podcast. I am Francine Znidarec, and I will be your host for this lovely series of events that we have found ourselves in. This podcast is just a place where we can have fun, get real, laugh, share experiences, and most importantly, be chill. That's kind of the headline of the podcast or the title of the podcast. No pun intended there, but my name is Francine Znidarec. I am 27 years old. I am from Toronto, Ontario. I grew up in the little suburb of Etobicoke. I don't think it's little anymore. I think it's kind of Toronto now. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to start this podcast for a place that we can all kind of come together and realize that our lives are pretty fucking great. They're normal, but they're great. I think we can just dive right in. I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself, what I have planned for this podcast, the journey that we're all going to be on, and kind of how I started to come to the decision that I wanted to start this podcast. Also, what the name means. I have this little mic right here, so I hope you guys can hear me. So I've been toying with the podcast for about a year. Just kind of wanted. I am a person that hates change, kind of is afraid to step out of their comfort zone. So I figured right now, no time like the present to actually do that. Here we are. That's kind of what brought us here. Just a little background. I apologize if you're watching on YouTube and I'm playing with my hair. I just got it cut and it's like, I used to have like hair, like a horsetail, and now it's just so short that I don't know what to do with it. Short. Anyway. I am Francine. I'm from Canada. Studied kind of at Western for criminology right out of school. Luckily, COVID kind of didn't affect any of my schooling. So when COVID hit, I did have a job in the insurance world. It was a super fun job. I was there for 4 years, and then I kind of decided I wanted to make a change. And I figured I was passionate about two things, which are family and sports. So I figured what to kind of get into one of those areas as a career. So I went back to school to George Brown for sport and event marketing. It was a 1 year program. Really enjoyed it, met some really great people. But kind of then after that, I got an internship at Golf Canada, in which I'm currently there as a full-time job right now. So it's been a super fun experience. A lot of change in the past year, which kind of probably took a toll on me and my mental health personally. But don't regret it. It was all good things that kind of came out of it, even though at the time it didn't seem like it was. So I'm at Golf Canada now. In surprise, 3 weeks, I am obviously, or not obviously, but I am going back to the insurance world. I just thought it was kind of the right move for me in my career and where I am right now in my life. I wanted to kind of just go back to something that I enjoyed and was passionate about. So it turns out that was insurance. That will be starting in the next 3 weeks, and I'm sure I will have some fun stories to tell you guys later on when we get to that part or that time period. But that's my little past year experience. Who I am as a person, I am a very chill, go with the flow, most times super anxious. So I know people are going to say, oh, you're contradicting yourself, you're anxious, but you're chill. It can happen. I'm living proof that it can happen. I am a very, very large people pleaser. I want to make sure that everyone around me is kind of happy, taken care of, loves what they're doing. I have a hard time saying no, so it's something that I am working on, just because I figured a lot of the time it's taking a toll on me, and I don't want to say not happy, but it just is a lot to balance people pleasing and actually making myself happy as well. So that's something that I am definitely working on. I'm a daughter to my parents, obviously. I'm a sister. I have two older siblings. I have a brother and a sister, youngest of three. So that's kind of, I guess, where I got my go with the flow, chill personality, just because I was always running after them. I was always playing sports with my brother. He would put me in net and just shoot hockey pucks at me, was always annoying my sister's older friends, trying to hang out with them, as most younger siblings do. But yeah, we are very close. We're best friends. Super, super great. And yeah, my sister actually has two daughters, so I am an aunt as well. And let me tell you, it's the greatest experience of my life. They are literally little hurricanes and firecrackers, and uh, every time I go over, I am so freaking exhausted. I give all the props to parents just because I cannot parent. Oh, I can't, but like, not mine. It's just I literally leave and I come home and I am just drained, and my sister makes so much fun of me, but it is what it is. I give them all the respect in the world. So talked really about my jobs, some hobbies that I have. Last summer I really got into pickleball. OMG. It is so fun. Can't wait for the summertime so we can start playing again. Um, Now kind of I'm on my fitness journey with my two best friends also, so that's kind of where my hobbies kind of lead. Workouts I do, I'm trying to run a half marathon, and let me tell you, I'm only 5K there, so it's going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, again, no time like the present. So um yeah, I lift weights, I run, sometimes I do Pilates, I love hot yoga. Don't really do them as much as I would like to hot yoga, but when I do, it's always nice to be back. Uh, what I do for fun, honestly, like I'm a grandma these days, so I do enjoy, yeah, really just relaxing, hanging out with my friends, not really doing much. I do enjoy going out to dinners. Obviously, uh, I'm more of like a relaxed type gal versus like experiences. Like, those polls where it's like, if you go away on vacation, are you an experienced person, or lay on the beach with a margarita? I'm a freaking lay on the beach with a Michelob Ultra. Thank you very much. Um, and like, don't get it twisted. I will always be that person. So, that's kind of what I do for fun. Um, and yeah, now we can kind of just dive right into what this podcast and what this journey is going to be about for me, but also for you guys, my listeners. So, um, if you follow my Instagram, you know what chill the base means, but chill the base basically means just calm the fuck down. Um, we can all take a step back, relax, and just chill. It's kind of a funny story, not really, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I one time just said it randomly. I said, "Kay, can you just chill the base?" And it kind of just stuck. So now, which I just kind of like coined the term, and here we go. So trademark Francine Znidarec. Thank you. Um, that's really how I came up with the name. Um, for me, being a chill person, I just thought it was kind of reflective of my personality and something that is unique and to me. Um, I Yeah, so that's that's why I'm here. But why this podcast? I kind of wanted to start this podcast because, like I said a year ago, I was going through a lot of changes, and it was always in the back of my mind. I was always too scared and kind of too um, nervous to kind of take that jump, figuring that people would judge and all this bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Um, I'm here now, so I figured let's make the most of it. So, a little bit of background, probably like kind of started myself getting this toxic trait where I would compare my life to social media, influencers, celebrities on all their private jets and all their world tours and all their PR and all this free stuff and all this bullshit. So um, I got kind of down a rabbit hole when it came to social media and just comparing my life to others. I figured it was not healthy, so I kind of took a step back from social media. Step back, I mean like a week, because you can go longer than a week without it, honestly. It's like kryptonite, please. But I realized that I'm pretty friggin' lucky too to live in this life that I live. I'm very rich. I have a lot of, I mean, rich in life, like family, friends, relationships, the experiences that I've had, all the stuff that I've done in my childhood just kind of will shape me to who I am, who I become as an adult, and all those experiences that I one day get to hopefully share with a family of my own and all that stuff. So, um, I kind of obviously chilled the base when it came to social media. Realized that it's not that serious. Most people, it's all pretend. for the most part. But um, so yeah, kind of just going back to why I wanted to create the podcast. It kind of hit me that if a confident person like myself, obviously beautiful too, thank you very much, was feeling like this, then obviously a lot of other people were feeling like that as well. So I wanted to kind of create a space where we can all, as air quote normals, come in the world together and realize that what we live day to day is pretty great, whether that be the mundane, the ugly, the extraordinary, whatever. Um, we all have something that we can kind of be grateful for and like take pride in and be proud of ourselves. Um, so yeah, last night it was like, wow, how lucky are we to just get to do kind of what we want to do, and whether you're going through a bad time or a good time, there's always something to kind of be happy for. Yeah, so kind of as we go through these episodes, you'll probably realize I am a pretty optimistic person. I'm a very positive person as well. I try to be. Obviously, I have good days and bad, but for the most part, I would kind of point myself to be positive, fun loving, again, chill. So get used to it. Um, yeah, so I really just wanted this place to be this podcast, I guess, to be a place where you can change your perspective, have a good laugh at me because I'm a quirky individual, and kind of regain your sense of confidence within yourself, whether you lost it or you're just trying to build, build, build. You can never have too much confidence. So I think that's a good place to start. What we kind of will be talking about on the weekly is obviously life. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. We're just, like I said, going to be talking about our everyday routines, kind of what vibes we bring to the table, our routines. I'm a weird person and I love to know when you wake up, when you shower, when you go to bed, what you do, what you have for lunch, all of that stuff. I love it. So, yeah, just kind of going to talk about that and throw my quirky little way of thinking into it. Um, but yeah, I'm so happy you guys are here. And I can't wait to go on this journey with you all. I think it's going to be fun, and I hopefully my experiences can make you guys feel less alone in what you guys are going through. And yeah, so let's kind of now jump into me, which I am my favorite subject. Thank you. So if you don't like listening about me, then I promise we'll get to you shortly. So, oh, also, we're going to be having some guest speakers. Just people kind of close to me. I want to have my sister on. I want to have my dad on. Just a lot about people who I think have great life experiences to share with everyone and who probably should have some voice in the world and can definitely help others with what they're going through as well. So the episodes will be released every Friday. It's probably going to be about me. And then, like I said, some weeks we're going to have guests, guest speakers as well. So um, it is going to be a fun ride. I'm looking forward to it. If I sound a little nervous, don't mind me. It's my first episode. Um, but yeah, so my current vibe that I bring to the table is, like I said, I'm a very chill person. Over the past year, I've been probably a little bit more anxious just because all of the changes that I have been going through. I am a 27-year-old and I have my life somewhat figured out, but I would like to be kind of a little bit more ahead than I am right now. And then there's where that toxic trait is coming back. But for my own personal growth, I want to be a little bit more ahead of where I am. So it was kind of um, hard to realize that I wasn't where I wanted to be, but I know I will get there. Just take some time, and I know I'm a hard worker, so I will kind of get there when I get there. But that is my current vibe. Um, chill, anxious, fun loving. My current routine is I work from home 3 days a week. I go to the office twice a week. And let me tell you, those office days, I love, love, love. I am a yapper and I love to do it, especially with the dirty martini, extra olives, extra dirty. Thank you. But I could go on forever. I talk and talk and talk. So if you get tired of me, sorry, not sorry. You chose to be here. Um, but yeah, I go in 3 days a week. I try to work out after work every day. Sometimes it's a little harder than others just because that 3 p.m. wall hits and you just get fucking drained. So sometimes I don't work out. Most times I try to. It's been good. I'm on a fitness journey with my best friends, which we'll get into in the weeks to come. But it's been going well so far. We're 3 months into the year, so nice. Um, because I love to know people's shower schedules, I'm going to tell you mine. I'm a nighttime shower through and through. Um, I love I hate showering in the morning. And honestly, I'd rather get those 5 extra minutes of sleep than just go in the shower. So I go to bed at 9:30, don't fall asleep till probably about 10:30, 11. I kind of use that hour to kind of decompress. I still live with my parents, so it's sometimes nice to have that alone time where, of course, I love to talk, but also where I don't have to say anything and can just watch my show. I love to watch my show in bed. Love, love, love. It's my favorite pastime. Oh God, it's just so good. Um, Past year, like I said, I've been going through a lot of changes, but kind of over the past year, or I guess prior to the past year, whatever you want to call it, um, life has been good. I've been just enjoying my life, kind of just taking every day as it comes, trying to remain that positive, optimistic, confident person that I am. Obviously, sometimes it's a little harder than others, but what can you do? We all go through life phases. But I know I'll get back there, and yeah, that's really all I got for you. Um, so, like I said, this podcast is just a place where we can kind of talk, laugh, have some experiences. Um, I I'm hoping to kind of give you guys some tips and tricks on what helps me um, make the normal life feel beautiful. Um, we all should be grateful. I know everyone again like has their own story and has their own journey, but I think it's very important that we just kind of remain on track and just do what we do best is just going through. Kind of enjoying every moment. My dad always says enjoy the moment. So it's nice to actually, when you take a step back and chill the fucking bass, you can enjoy the moment because you're really present and you choose to be present. So um, that's kind of it for our first episode. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to myself, to the podcast, what we're going to be doing. And yeah, I'm just really excited that you guys are all here for this journey. So I want to hear from you guys. So sound off in the comments. Tell me about a time where you first said to yourself, or you said to yourself, I gotta chill. Whether that be work, a life situation, a friendship, an argument, whatever. I want to hear. And we can kind of just discuss next week and just see if there's any tips and tricks that you guys have or that I have that we can share. So next week we're going to be just talking about personal growth and self-discovery, whatever the fuck that means to everyone because it's different for everyone, but I am going to share my story and how I kind of self-discovered myself, found myself, and all that on the personal kind of journey of growth that I've been on. So you guys don't feel alone, so we all don't feel alone in this beautiful, ordinary thing that we call life. So, um, yeah, that's all, folks. Thanks for joining me. Stay chill and keep the bass low. Peace.